Looks like we're on day number 6 today. 173 cigarettes to go. And here she is. That is fucking nice. Definitely felt kind of shitty today. Cigarettes didn't help too much like when I was driving to the gym. It could just be like some bipolar shit. I know I have like highs and I have lows. I kind of like switch between them pretty fucking fast. So I'll have like fucking super hype moments where I'm happy, I'm having a good fucking day. And then I'll have like some depression bouts. So it might be that, it might be the cigarettes, I don't know. I definitely... At the gym today, I felt like definitely fucking bogged down. It didn't affect my momentum at all. I was still doing everything I wanted to do. It's just I didn't really have as much energy as I usually do. It could be because I smoked a cigarette, 2 cigarettes before I went to the gym. So maybe the nicotine was kind of bringing me down. So tomorrow, I'm not going to smoke on the way to the gym. I'm going to smoke after the gym and see if that changes anything. But it's a nice gym day. Got some shit done. I definitely felt a lot weaker than I usually do, but that could just be because I'm hitting the same fucking thing every day. I'm always hitting arms, so I don't really have time to rest. Usually I cut it up with like some legs, but I can't do legs right now. I don't know how to do fucking smoke rings. Hold on. That was almost one. Well, I got some in the mail and it's kind of pissing me off. Got a nice bill for $2,000 fucking dollars for my ER visit for my fucking ankle. So obviously I'm gonna have to contest that because I don't think that fucking visit was worth $2,000. I got an X-ray, I got that fucking boot, and I got a pill of hydrocodone, and that was it. I don't think that's worth $2,000. And plus my insurance says and they're not fucking paying for it, which is kind of pissing me off. I'm going to call them up and I have to call them up to ask for an itemized bill. So no, that's what you're supposed to do, ask for an itemized bill on your medical bills to see what the fuck they're charging you for. That's fucking annoying. I'll fucking call them and ask them, hey, you know what, just fucking refund me all the money I paid you out of my fucking paychecks for my insurance, and I'll fucking pay with that if you don't want to pay my fucking bill. What the fuck do I even have you for, motherfucker? I don't know, maybe pulling that plus this will kind of pull me into a cycle where I need this to fucking relax, or I need this to feel happy, and I'll do the addiction thing I'm trying to set off here. I'm definitely feeling some fucking cravings now. And before this, I felt a nice craving. When I woke up today, I felt a very nice craving. I really wanted a fucking cigarette. I did smoke at a gas station, and I'm sure like most people would think that's fucking retarded, but I don't think these things burn like at a high enough temperature to set up gasoline fumes. I mean, either way, it's fucking stupid, but just really use a fucking cigarette then. Nothing wrong with that, right? I should have done this earlier. There's a really fucking nice sunset over there. It's making me miss cigars. I think after I smoke all these cigarettes, I'll smoke a big fat cigar to celebrate. The low energy thing, that could just be my norm, because I do flick between like high energy and low energy pretty quickly. I think it might be bipolarism or some kind of shit. But usually when I'm working out, it doesn't matter, because I'm always pushing myself into high energy. I'll have like caffeine in me, I'll be in my fucking dick hard on like a bench press or something. And like it evens me out, but I don't have that now, so I think that's probably why like it's very high and very low for me. I could be dead wrong, maybe this is having an effect, well, it probably is having an effect on my mood, but more than normal for me. I'll have to see in the upcoming weeks what kind of changes happen with me. Let's see. Shit I want to talk about today. We got cringy anti-smoking ads, drug users, and me growing up thinking they were normal. I grew up like a Jehovah's Witness, and so my mom would take me to apartments like this and just everywhere around town. And every now and then we'd run into somebody who's like fucking coked out or like methed up, just heroin heads, all that shit. And the way I kind of internalized it as a kid is I thought they were just like that. I thought that's their personality. They're fucking high energy, fucking hyper. No, it was meth. And then going into my career as an EMT, I didn't know. At first, I couldn't tell. We would show up to like guys in my apartment and be like, man, that guy was coked out of his fucking head, right? And I'd be like, he was? Oh, I thought he was just like that. No. I don't know, now I think I recognize it a lot better, especially on vitals, because people on coke and meth, their vitals are wild. Like crazy ass pulse rate, blood pressure out the ass. And obviously the track marks all over their arm, the fucking pick marks on them and shit. My old trick, because if you ask somebody if they're on drugs, they'll tell you to go fuck yourself. I usually ask, hey, did you used to take drugs? And what did you used to take? Chances are it's probably what they just took. And if they told you I took meth 2 days ago, that means 20 minutes ago. I think time just slows down for them, they just fucking lie on instinct. The one people think people will always lie to you about is fentanyl. People will lie their fucking asses off with fentanyl. They'll have the fucking foil in their pocket, they'll have that fucking nasty ass fucking smell on their face, and they will tell you, dead serious, I never smoked fentanyl, bro. I never touched that shit. Why the fuck are you asking me that, dickhead? I don't know what it is about fentanyl specifically people will lie about, but they lie about it every single fucking time I've talked to one. Especially if they're getting Narcan. If they Narcan them and they're waking up, it's like, whoa, what happened? Oh, we Narcaned you, bub. What'd you smoke? What did you inject? What'd you snort? Oh, I didn't do shit, bro. I didn't do shit. And usually they get family members there, like their wife or their girlfriend or their kids. And they're like, why the fuck are you lying? Why are you doing fentanyl, you fucking asshole? go to the hospital, and then like their family members be like, no, you gotta go, there's something wrong. I mean, we already Narcan them, there's nothing else we can really do. Like, we could keep them there at the hospital, that doesn't really do anything though. And like what makes it worse though is if we Narcan them, and then we leave and they take more drugs because they want to get their high back. And then once the Narcan wears off and it hits them like twice as hard, they're fucking done. I think the funniest story I fucking got was this lady in her trailer, and she's like, I think I heard from my partner, he told me some interesting stuff, because he had a couple family members that have been using fentanyl for a long time. So that with fentanyl, when they're high, there's a massive high before they just go straight unconscious. So they're all kind of hyped up and like eager, having a good time, and then they're just unconscious, and that's when they stop breathing. But yeah, she told me this. She's covered in sweat, she's fucking agitated the fuck out, and we can see like just because of her SpO2 that she's fucking going down, she's breathing less, she's starting to fall unconscious intermediately. Like, she'd be hyper for a bit, she'd slow down, she'd kind of slump over. And her fucking story for me was this. She was in her yard, her house is owned officially by her brother who's in prison, and then she found a bottle of pills in the yard. They were blue, and she said she thought they were ibuprofen, and so she took them. And that was her fucking story for me. Dead serious, looking me dead in the eye. I just don't get why people lie to us, honestly. Like, lie to a cop, I get that. Don't lie to us. But I've had to get pretty up in my head about how to spot people when they're lying to me about shit. It doesn't even really affect my job that much, because, I mean, if I see, like, signs, I'm just gonna Narcan you regardless. If it doesn't work, well, who cares? It's not gonna do anything to you if it doesn't work. But I think it's just straight fucking insulting that you're looking me in the face and you think I'm so fucking stupid, I'm gonna believe your dumbass fucking story. The funnier ODs we got was back when, at a certain point in this town, we would have this urban myth. I don't know if it was a myth with these fucking people or it was just a special mix of a drug, but people were taking basically meth and fentanyl at the same time. And upper and downer, guess what fucking happens? Bad shit. I think I had at least 3 of those, and I think people caught on pretty quick this was a really stupid thing to do, or is a stupid drug to take. So they stopped pretty quick, but I think in a span for about maybe 2 or 3 months, we would get people like this, and they would be altered as shit. They would be very hyper methed up, but then they would be passing out immediately. So we'd get people that are like crazing the fuck out, and like with meth people, they always like tear shit up. They tear your gurney up because they keep rolling around. They can't stand still. And then they would just pass out and stay passed out for a little bit till they wake up and do it all again. I think I remember this one, she was like, I told him not to put it up there. It's probably why it hit you so hard, lady. Sorry. I mean, even if we Narcan them, like, we're just taking the fentanyl out. They're still, like, tweaked the fuck out on meth. Or coke, or whatever after they're taking. I got one of those recently, and my partner had to take me aside. Hey, listen, dude, why are you starting fights with people? Because I pissed off the homeowner while she was trying to get her boyfriend out of the house because, like, he's all fucked up and breaking shit. I think I said something along the lines of, well, obviously I didn't believe her when she said, I don't know what he's on, and I'm like getting the Narcan up, and he's like, he doesn't need Narcan, he's not on fentanyl. I was like, whatever. I mean, obviously she doesn't want him there. I wouldn't want him there in my fucking house. He was fucking breaking shit. And I think I told her something like that, like I wouldn't want him in my house either, we'll just get him out of here. And that really pissed her the fuck off. My partner had to say, hey dude, just don't do shit that's gonna piss these people off, because then it just makes more problems for us. Alright, we can talk all the shit we can afterwards, but keep the shit talk to a minimum while we're there. So now, sun. Oh. I guess I've changed a lot since I started working in EMS. But I really did used to think these people were just normal, that's just their personality when they're tweaked the fuck out. It would have to be really obvious when I knew they were coked up. Like fucking powder under their nose, or just like they're just fucking zoned the fuck in hard. Or if they just like straight up admit it, sometimes they will. But I mean, the pupils are kind of how we tell the most. If it's fucking constricted, they're on a downer. If it's blown out, they're on an upper. If there's a bunch of fucking potheads, they say, yeah, we all took mushrooms, he didn't like it too much, and he's fucking coked out on the ground. Well, not coked out, but he wasn't speaking human languages anymore. We get in there and he's just kind of rolling around the ground and like just speaking in fucking tongues, pupils blown out of his fucking head. And the best part, he wasn't even speaking anything, he was going like that. He was doing that at the fucking ER too. Oh man, I don't know if his like tolerance is really low, because they told me they made a smoothie. They made a smoothie of mushrooms, and I think maybe a bunch of shit went down to the bottom or rose up to the top, and either he got the top or they got the bottom, and I think that just fucked his shit up. So maybe they got a little less and he got a little too much, but yeah, he was fucking zoinked. And I mean, mushrooms don't show up on a drug test, so a lot of people in healthcare, a lot of people who want to have a good time but don't want it to fucking ruin their career, they'll usually take mushrooms because they'll show up on a drug test, and depending on how well they handle it, it could just be a good high for them. I mean, they're probably going to be legalized next, mushrooms, because weed's already legal here. So now people are getting mushrooms from over in Colorado or like California and just driving them over. But this country's getting pretty fucking cut and loose with the drugs, man. I mean, now we're fucking selling Galaxy gas, which is just whippets. I feel like you'd be better off just fucking doing some coke rather than puffing a whiff it, but you'd probably lose less brain matter that way. I'm coughing like a bitch. One thing this country doesn't like is fucking cigarettes, and I just don't know why. Because that was like pretty much the thing for the last 20 years. It was just ads devoted to making people not smoke. Like you got some fucking cantered up fucking twig guy with fucking hole in his throat. I used to smoke cigarettes 20 times a day, and now I'm fucked up. And try to scare us, and now they do these like really fucking cringy, like most out of touch shit imaginable. It's like, left swipe that, bitch. Left swipe that. He got a cigarette in his mouth. I can see like this old fucking like bald white guy in a fucking room. It's like, how do we fucking reach these kids? How do we reach these kids? How do we reach these kids? I know we'll fucking hit them with some memes. I'm thinking not smoking is cool. Which honestly, those things made me want to smoke more than any nicotine commercial. I heard some shit once that was kind of interesting. because of the lawsuits that went against like the smoking companies back in the day, they're the ones that are actually paying for the anti-smoking commercials. So if you wonder where the money's coming from for them to put fucking ads everywhere, it's actually just coming from the people that sell you the cigarettes. And then the thought comes, okay, so if the money is coming from them, doesn't more money go to the anti-smoking people if more people are smoking cigarettes? Food for thought. It's like maybe there's a reason these commercials suck so much dick. It's because the people that are doing them aren't getting paid if the commercials work. If the commercials work and people stop smoking, they wouldn't get any more money. So basically it's like reverse psychology. It's like I'll tell you not to smoke, and then you'll smoke, and you'll pay the cigarette companies that pay me, and then I make more money because my commercials suck dick. I think I gotta be honest, the fucking like commercials back in the day where like they show you some kind of zombie dude, it's like super fucked up because he smokes cigarettes. That would probably fucking work a lot more than the fucking meme shit. It worked on me, you know, up until now. We're like, send people like schools and stuff, like the Dare Lion. Gotta let that motherfucker down. I feel bad about it every day. Sorry, Dare Lion. I've fucking used every substance I could get my hands on so far, and now I'm currently smoking. I'll let you down, big dog. Look at my fucking plant. Look at that cocksucker. That thing's been fighting for its fucking life every day in this fucking hot ass sun. I'm keeping that cocksucker on life support. If that plant dies, I will fucking kill myself. I'm fucking emotionally dependent on that piece of shit. After this, I want to do that thing that Arnold Schwarzenegger does, where he gets a cigar and he kind of rolls it in tequila to bring out the flavors. I need to remember to do that when I'm doing a fucking cigar to fucking celebrate for this shit. The Metro. So special. I've got nothing else to fucking talk about now. It's not fucking singing, man. Oh, you know what's bullshit? Me getting charged $2,000 fucking dollars for an ER visit, but this fucking like homeless guy off the street will go there just to get out of the fucking cold in the middle of the night, and he won't pay shit. Something like I learned doing the job is that every single one of these people, like the most tweaked out fucking guy you will ever see on the street, that guy's got insurance. Now you think, why the fuck does he got insurance? Where the fuck did he get it? How did he get it? The guy can barely say a fucking straight sentence, but no, somewhere along the line he figured out how to get insurance, now he's on insurance, and then you are paying for his visit to the hospital because he got too fucked up on drugs, or he just wants to get out of the cold, which is 90% of our fucking calls. And I remember this one cocksucker that would do it. He was an asshole. Fuck that guy. He got trespassed from the hospital over there because he would fucking... I think he started a fight and he got fucking tased. But then, like, he got back in for medical clearance and he fucking... He asked one of the nurses, hey, can I get another sandwich? Like, he's handcuffed at the fucking bed because he's being a dick. And he's one of those people where, like, you'll talk to him and he just... He's got the fucking look in his eye like a piece of shit. It's like eyes kind of like at the pupils right here. You see all three whites of their pupils. No, I can't do it. But it's that look where they're not even really fucking looking at you. It's like looking at a fucking animal. I say that in the nicest way possible. That guy's probably just a fucking... He's not all the way there, but you know, if he had the opportunity, he would hurt somebody. And he would call us because, according to him, the hospital will give him a taxi voucher to drive him back home. He would come to our town to get drunk. He would walk around the street. He would call us because his fucking feet hurt. We'd take him to the hospital because we fucking have to. And then he would try to get them to give him a ride back to his fucking place. Like, fuck you, dude. I haven't seen that guy in a long time, so I don't know if he fucking moved up the highway, or maybe he stopped, or maybe he's in jail. Who knows? But that's kind of like the thing, is like there's like kind of a rotation of like vagrants, schizos, mentally ill people, homeless people, drug addicts. They just kind of roll through the country very slowly. They'll stop in a town, they'll stay there for a certain amount of time, they'll use the hospitals, they'll use the government institutions, use the homeless camps, soup kitchens, until they've kind of worn out their welcome, and then they move on to the next town, and that's kind of goes through. Because, I mean, working 911, we fucking meet these people, and then we meet them again and again and again. We kind of start figuring out who they are and their stories. And one thing that's kind of scary is you don't know who these people are. Like, they show up in your town, they're walking the same streets, like, you walk your kids to school, and you don't know who these people are, you don't know where they come from, you don't know what they did. We had a homeless person fucking stab a cop to death, I think maybe about a year ago. It was really fucking horrifying. Body camera footage looked fucking awful. It's like on the security camera, the body camera footage, cop walks up to this guy, says, "Hey man, how you doing?" And in an instant, this fucking homeless guy is charging at him with a fucking knife. Like, holy shit, dude. From what I heard, the cop was kind of like new, so he wasn't, unfortunately, he didn't go for his gun. He turned, he tried to run. He turned and he tripped right over his feet, hit the dirt, turned over to try to defend himself, and that guy was just fucking on him, cutting him the fuck up. And I've seen a good bit of fucking blood and guts, but watching that body camera footage fucking turned my fucking stomach. It's fucking horrifying shit. We heard the guy's hear more about the guy. He's got fucking warrants, he's got a bunch of priors, and you wouldn't know it just looking at the guy. He's just sitting there. I go to so many fucking calls, just some homeless guy that was sitting somewhere. No other information. We don't know these people. I know for me, I've never let anyone walk behind me ever since then. One of my homies told me he was at a Whataburger, and this homeless chick kind of leaned into his window to ask for him to give some food, and yeah, this guy had on his gun in a fucking second, ready to blast the bitch. I think I remember one thing I heard from somebody, I don't remember who it was, but he told me, no, it was talking about some security camera footage. This guy's in a Marshall's or a Ross or something. He's hanging out at the entrance, and some dude walks up behind him and just stabs him in the base of the fucking neck, just right there, just boom, and he drops and he's done with. And just wondering, what the fuck, why? Why'd you do that? What was the motive for that? Maybe there was no motive. I don't think there was a motive. He just walked in and did it. And this guy, he told me, some people don't need a reason. Some people just do things because they want to. This world is not a logical or a safe place. And I think some of those words have stuck with me for my fucking entire life. Shit, I don't know if I'm gonna die tomorrow or a week. I don't know anything. All I know is I'm here now, and I want to hold on to my life for everything I got. I don't want the people I care about to bury me in an early grave. I don't want to die because some piece of shit got pissed off and fucking tried to cut me up with a box cutter. No. The way I say it, anyone gets kind of pussy whipped about people carrying guns and shooting people in self-defense is, I mean, that person decided that their life belonged to them. The attacker decided that his life was not worth the things in his pockets and wanted to hurt them or kill someone they loved. So their life doesn't mean anything after that. Their life has no value after they try to hurt someone like that. So fuck them. I mean, it's sad. You know, me being a Christian, I should have some kind of compassion for people like that. It's like, you never know. You should have some kind of empathy. And I don't want anyone to die. I mean, in a perfect world, shit like that wouldn't exist. I wouldn't need to lock my door. I wouldn't need a gun. I wouldn't need to know self-defense. I mean, my job wouldn't even exist in a perfect world. But we don't live in a perfect world. We live in a shitty world full of shitty people. I think my first time dealing with someone that wanted to rip my fucking head off, it scared the shit out of me. He was like one of our cramped ambulances, so this guy's like maybe this far away from me. There we go. Yeah, this far away from me. My gurney's right here. He's looking around at me like this, kind of holding on the top, and he's fucking pissed. I think I talked about nicotine rage before, and he had some serious nicotine rage. And like, I think we had a disagreement about something. He was pissed off, and out of nowhere, it's like, "You be my prison, bitch." And then in a moment, he was screaming, he was thrashing around the gurney. He wasn't fucking smart enough to figure out you could just take the seatbelts off to get at me, so he just kept throwing around like a fucking fish. Running low on battery. But my homie I was with, he pulled over, he called for police, and then when he stopped, I jumped out the fucking side. Because this guy's so close to me, I got my back against the wall. I don't want this fucking guy to fucking swing on me unless I got some room to back up and dodge around and shit. It's too cramped to fight. But I jump out, he jumps out, and like he looks at us, he kind of sizes us up, and he thinks, you know what, these guys might actually kick my ass, and he just books. You know what I think caused that fight is because the cop, I think the whole, I can't remember. No, it was domestic. It was a domestic. He got into a fight with his lady or something, and like his dog chewed the shit out of him because he freaked out because he was screaming like a fucking ape. And I think the cop wanted to get him off scene. He didn't want to go at first, but the cop promised him like a pack of cigarettes if he did. And so I think once he realized the cop wasn't following us to give him a pack of cigarettes or whatever the hell, that's when he was like, alright, I'm gonna start shit with this motherfucker. And then he did start shit with me. The second time that happened, I was kind of over it, and I just I started screaming back, just like full on, like, let's fucking go, you fucking swing at me, I'm gonna break your fucking jaw. The first time I tried to be professional though, like with him I was trying to be professional. Second time, that professionalism's fucking gone, dude. I've done this job for long enough to not give a shit anymore. It's like, please fucking hit me, give me a fucking reason to unleash all my fucking, all the thing I should be getting rid of in therapy, I'm gonna unleash on you now. Alright, let me choke this fucker and then we'll get to tomorrow. Cigarette set number 5. So we're starting to look good nicotine wise. We're starting to get that addiction in me, starting to feel cravings. It is day 6, about, let's see, 22, no, I'm going the wrong way, about 30 cigarettes in, we're about 30 cigarettes in. We're starting to feel the first kind of effects, so we're getting there. I think maybe give it a week, I'll kind of compare like what I'm feeling now versus what I'm feeling in like a week when it comes to me, my mood, my health, and my cigarettes. Hopefully by then I learn how to blow smoke rings, so that would be fucking cool. Alrighty. have 168 cigarettes to go.